Everyone, this is B. Rukmani Devi, Assistant Professor of Botany, Government Degree College Parliament, Begumpet. Today I am going to explain about the family Lamiaceae. First we will see systematic position of the family Lamiaceae. Lamiaceae family belongs to class Dicotyledonnae, subclass Gamopetalae, series Bicarpellatae, order Lamiales and family Lamiaceae. This Lamiaceae family is popularly called as mint family because mint species are present in this Lamiaceae family. That is why Lamiaceae is otherwise called as a mint family. First we will discuss about distribution of Lamiaceae family members. Here this Lamiaceae family members are mostly distributed in the Mediterranean region. This family comprises 180 genera and 3200 species. These species are cosmopolitan in distribution. That means it consists 180 genera, 3200 species. Cosmopolitan distribution this family members will show. Cosmopolitan distribution means they are present everywhere. Throughout the world they are distributed. That kind of universal in distribution, that kind of distribution is called as cosmopolitan distribution. Here in India, this Lamiaceae family is represented by 64 genera and 400 species. Now we will discuss about familiar plants which belongs to the family Lamiaceae now. First one is Anaisomylis indica. This is commonly called as Adabera. Coleus ambionicus, Telugu name is Vamu Aku. Coleus blumei, commonly called as Nemali pincham. Hyptis saviolens, in Telugu it is called as Sema tulasi. Lavandula vera, this is commonly called as lavender plant. Leonatis axillaris, common name is Ranaberi. Leonatis nepatifolia, it is commonly known as Erratummi. Leucas aspera, Telugu it is called as Tummi Chettu. Telugu name or vernacular name of this Leucas aspera is Tummi in Telugu language. Mentha arvensis, common name is menthol. Mentha piperita, common name is peppermint. Mentha viridis, common name is pudina. Ocimum species we will discuss now. Ocimum sanctum, common name Krishna tulasi. Ocimum basilicum, basil or sabja. Ocimum americanum, also called as Ocimum canum, common name is Kukka tulasi. Ocimum gratissimum, Rama tulasi, common name. Origanum majorana, common name is Maruvam. Salvia officinalis, common name is sage. Thymus biflorus, this is commonly called as common thyme. Rosmarinus officinalis, common name is rosemary. These are the important plants or familiar plants of Lamiaceae family. Old name of this Lamiaceae family is Labiatae. According to ICBN rules, this Labiatae renamed as Lamiaceae. Now we will discuss about habit and habitat of Lamiaceae family members. Habit means what kind of plants are present in this Lamiaceae family. Habitat means natural abode of those plants we will discuss under this habitat heading. Habit means what type of plants are included in this family. Plants means here plants are herbs, shrubs or trees or climbers, this type of categories. This explains about habit of those plants. So here most of the plants are annuals or perennials. These are fragrant herbs. Annual means lifespan is restricted for one season or 1 year. Perennial means lifespan is restricted for more than 2 years or more than 2 seasons. These are fragrant herbs. That means some fragrance will come out from these plants. These are herbs, that means small sized plants. Few species are shrubs, for example lavandula species. Few species are trees. So commonly herbs are present, only few species are shrubs and trees. Some are having twining stem. Twining stem means stem is weak that takes others support. That means with the help of some other trees or some substrate or some base, by utilizing that they will climb in nature, that is called as twining nature. So that kind of nature is shown by Scutellaria plant. Habitat, if you discuss, means here most of the species are mesophytes. That means where water is available in abundant levels, that kind of plants are called as mesophytes. Few plants are marshy plants. For example, Mentha species. Some species are extreme xerophytes. So majority of them are mesophytes. Only few species are marshy plants. Example, Mentha species. Some species are extreme xerophytes. Now I am going to explain about vegetative morphology of Lamiaceae family members. It begins with root morphology. Here this Lamiaceae family belongs to the class Dicotyledonnae. So here taproot system is present. Stem characters, if you observe, means stem is aerial, erect or prostrate, herbaceous, hairy, quadrangular in nature. Aerial means stem is present above the ground level. Erect means grows straightly or vertically. Prostrate means stem is weak, that is horizontal to the ground surface. That shows that kind of growth, that is called prostrate stem. Herbaceous means having the characters of herbs. Here stem is hairy in nature. That means the stem surface is covered with hairs. Stem transverse section, if you take and observe, means it shows 4 angles. That is why stem is described as quadrangular stem. Stolons are seen in Salvia. Suckers are present in Mentha species. These stolons which are present in Salvia and suckers which are present in Mentha plant, these are helps in vegetative propagation. Now we will discuss about leaf morphology. Actually leaves shows opposite decussate type of phyllotaxy. Here leaves are simple leaves, that means lamina is not dissected into leaflets. Here lamina is entire, that means margin is even in nature. Stipules are absent, that condition is mentioned as exstipulate condition. Here plants are covered with glandular hairs. This glandular hairs secretes some essential oils. Because of the secretion of essential oils only, these plants are aromatic in nature. Some nice fragrance or aroma coming out from these plant parts, that is why plants are aromatic and fragrant in nature. In this image you can see Ocimum sanctum plant twig, LS of flower, TS of ovary and floral diagram. You can observe all these parts in this diagram. Now we will discuss about reproductive morphology. It begins with floral characters. In this floral characters, first we will describe inflorescence of Lamiaceae family members. Some members shows verticillastra type of special type of inflorescence or dicacial cyme type of inflorescence. So most commonly verticillastra type of inflorescence is present in this family, but some may shows dicacial cyme type of inflorescence. In Ocimum species, if you observe, inflorescence is thyrsus type of inflorescence, mixed type of inflorescence, that is called as thyrsus, means mixed inflorescence. So here one peduncle shows three-flowered cymes. Peduncle means inflorescence axis. In these plants, peduncle shows three-flowered cymes in each bract axil. So here at the bract position, three-flowered cymes are arranged. So that type of inflorescence is present in this Lamiaceae family members. Some members, for example, Salvia species, if you observe, means three-flowered cymes are occurs in axil of opposite leaves. This is about position of this inflorescence in Lamiaceae family members. Now we will discuss about flower general morphology. Flowers are bracteate, bracteolate. Bracteate means bracts are present. Bracteolate means bracteoles also present. Both male and female sex organs are present in individual flowers. That flower is described as bisexual flower. Flowers are hypogynous in nature. Zygomorphic symmetry they will show. That means if you cut the flower in one particular plane only, you will get two equal halves. That kind of symmetry is called as zygomorphic symmetry. Flowers are pentamerous in nature. Pentamerous nature means floral parts are 5 or multiples of 5 in number. Calyx, if you observe, means mostly sepals are 5 in number. These are fused, that is why gamosepalous condition is present in this Lamiaceae members. Here, due to this fusion, one tube-like structure will form. Leucas, if you observe, means this calyx shows 10 teeth. So here calyx members, 5 members are present in the form of 2 lips. They are mostly in 1+4 manner, or they are present in 3+2 manner. 1+4 means one lip comprises only one sepal, another lip comprises 4 sepals. These 4 are joined. So that kind of arrangement, bilipped arrangement, is seen in this Lamiaceae family members calyx as well as in corolla. 1+4 arrangement, 2 lips condition you will see in Osmium species. 3+2 arrangement you will see in Salvia species. Often calyx is persistent. That means often calyx is permanent in nature. Aestivation, if you observe, means valvate type of aestivation is present or quincuncial type of aestivation is present. Corolla characters, if you observe, means 5 petals are there. These 5 petals are fused. That is why that condition is called as gamopetalous condition. Bilabiate condition you will see. Bilabiate means here 2 lips are formed due to the fusion of this corolla members. So that condition is called bilabiate condition. Here imbricate aestivation you will see. Here upper lip consists of 2 petals and lower lip consists remaining petals. These are images of some of the Lamiaceae family members. Androecium morphology, if you observe, means 4 stamens are present. These are epipetalous in nature and didynamous in condition. Epipetalous means opposite to petals. Didynamous condition means in 2 different levels these are arranged. That is called as didynamous condition. Anthers are dithecous here. That means comprises 2 chambers. Intros in arrangement, and dehiscence is longitudinal type of dehiscence. Salvia species, if you observe, means 2 anther lobes are separated apart by one long connective. This is about Androecium. Gynoecium morphology, if you observe, means bicarpellary, syncarpous, ovary superior condition you will observe in this Lamiaceae family members gynoecium. 2 carpels are there. Syncarpous condition means 2 carpels are fused. Ovary position is superior. So here 4 lobes are there. 2 locules are present here. Actually 2 locules are present due to the formation of falsepta. It is appears that 4 loculed condition, tetraloculed condition. Here in each locule 2 anatropous ovules are present in axial placentation. Here gynobasic style is present in this family. That is important feature and characteristic feature of Lamiaceae family. Here stigma is bifid. if you observe means Carcerolus type of fruit is formed in this Lamiaceae family members. This Carcerolus fruit breaks into 4 single-seeded nutlets. Here these fruits are covered by persistent calyx. Seed if you observe means seeds are non-endospermic seeds. Floral formulas if you see means here Ocimum floral formula if you observe means BR percentage symbol, bisexual condition, K 1/4, gamocephalous, C 4/1, gamopetalous, A epipetalous condition, 4 stamens are there, 2+2 arrangement. Gynoecium comprises 2 carpels, syncarpous condition, so within brackets this 2 will be mentioned. Next, ovary position is superior, that is why just below G 1 hyphen will be kept. So here only 4 stamens are present. They are present in 2+2 arrangement. Here gynoecium comprises 2 carpels. These 2 carpels are fused, that is why that is condition is called syncarpous condition. That number 2 will be mentioned at the base of G within brackets. Next, here ovary position is superior because the flower is hypogynous. So below G 1 hyphen will be mentioned that indicates about superior ovary position. Salvia floral formula if you observe means BR percentage symbol, bisexual, K 3+2, C 2+3, A 2 stamens, from A to C arrow mark is present. Next, gynoecium comprises 2 fused carpels, so G within brackets 2. Superior ovary, so just below G 1 hyphen will be mentioned. This is Salvia officinalis, plant, twig, LS of flower, TS of ovary and floral diagram. Pollination mostly with the help of insects, that is the entomophilous type of pollination occurs. Cross pollination is most common. Here some specialization this family members will show, that is called entomophilous type of pollination, mostly by one mechanism that is called as lever mechanism. Economic importance of this Lamiaceae family members we will discuss now. Here Lamiaceae family members are mostly used in perfumery industries and medicines. For example, Ocimum yields essential oils which are used in medicine and perfume industries. Example, Ocimum sanctum, Ocimum americanum, Ocimum gratissimum, Ocimum basilicum. These are some of the important plants which extensively used in the preparation of perfumes as well as medicines. Ocimum sanctum is commonly called as holy basil. This plant leaf juice is used for cough, cold, fever, etc. It also this leaf juice, whenever leaves are crushed, afterwards one juice will be extracted. That juice is also relieves earaches. Mentha species also very much useful. Here these are also consist essential oils. Mentha piperita is a source of peppermint which is extensively used in pharmacy, confectionery and for flavoring purpose. Mentha longifolia leaves if you observe means these leaves are mostly used in the treatment of rheumatic pains. Mentha spicata leaves used for preparing chutney which helps in indigestion and rheumatism. Several species of lavandula are main source of lavender oil. This oil is used in perfumery as well as cosmetics industry. This oil is an important constituent of eudicolone. Lavender oil is important constituent of eudicolone. Leaves of Rosmarinus officinalis are important source of essential oils. This Rosmarinus officinalis plant, commonly called as rosemary, it is used in perfumery industry as well as in the preparation of medicines. Thymus cerifillum, if you observe, means which is also having some essential oil secreting glands. Thymus vulgaris, common name is thyme, which is also used for culinary purposes. In cooking, these are used. Thyme oil is an important ingredient of toothpaste. Sage oil is used in soap industries. Leaves of Origanum vulgare yield an essential oil that is called as oil of origanum, which is used in the preparation of cosmetics. Bale camphor is obtained from the oil of Ocimum Kilman. Some of the Lamiaceae family members are grown as ornamental plants. For example, garden says Maruvum, Thymus biflorus, Ocimum species, Salvia species. These are some of the important ornamental plants which belongs to the family Lamiaceae. Here you can see different plants which belongs to Lamiaceae family. Here also you can see Lamiaceae family members diagrams in this slide. So with this I am concluding today's topic. I hope you understand. Thank you for your patient listening.